Hi book besties and welcome to this new video. In this video we are going to do a little something that I have never done before. I don't know how to do it, I don't know where to start, I don't know how it will turn out, but we're just going to see how it will work out. If you didn't notice, I haven't talked a lot about it on here, but I wrote my first book. Crazy. The situation is, currently at this moment, I finished writing my first draft of my first book 4 months ago now. And while I was taking a little bit of distance from my first draft of book 1, I started working on my first draft of book 2. But now, since 2 weeks, I have been editing the first draft of book 1 again. So, it's a little bit of here and there everywhere, but I wanted to do a little writing vlog a few days. At first, I wanted to do a challenge for myself where I write 5,000 words in one day. I don't know, in 2 days, not in one day, in 2 days. It is possible that I will do it. I guess you'll see in the title of what this video will become. I don't know if I'm going to write in book 1 or book 2 today, because the situation is, when I was editing book 1, I didn't know how to edit it, so I just made corrected grammar mistakes and adjusted some little things. But when I was reading it again, I felt like I wanted to change 75% of the chapters. So that's amazing. But because my weeks have been filled with book 1, I kind of want to lean towards book 2 and continue writing in book 2 for now. I'm currently at chapter 7 in book 2, and I'm at 17,368 words, which is a lot, because I compared it to book 1, because I just wanted to see, I felt like the first draft of book 2 is way better and way longer chapters. So I wanted to compare it, and book 2 has almost double the words already than book 1 has. So that's great. I feel like the quality of book 2 is way better than book 1. So I kind of want to continue on book 2 for now. Was that right what I just said? I have no idea. But I stopped writing at a very cool scene, so I can just continue and pick up where I left. And continue writing and see where the scene takes us. I have a lot of cool ideas because it is currently Christmas, the time around Christmas in that book. And the male main character's birthday is the day after Christmas, so it's a lot of holiday and party. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, but I just wanted to say that I have 17,368 words. I'm at chapter 7 right now, and we'll see how it all develops. By the way, don't mind this hair. It's currently 30 degrees outside, which is amazing because it's only May 2nd. So that says a lot. It's really hot in my room too. And yeah, this is the hair situation. It's in a braid, but it's very, very loose. Anyway, I think if I make this the challenge of writing 5,000 words, I think it is possible to write 3,000 words today. Because if I am in a good mood and I can change between the two different drafts, like book 1 and book 2, I think it is possible, which is really strange because I have not had a day where I have written more than 1,500 words a day. But for one reason that I don't know, I can feel the vibe and I can feel that it's possible today. So I would just say let's start. Let's just start. Okay, a little update. I'm currently sitting in my reading chair, which will be updated to my writing chair today because I'm tired of sitting at my desk. So I switched to my laptop and I'm going to write on my laptop today, or at least for a little while now. But yesterday I wrote about 2,000 words, I think, in total, which isn't a lot because I wanted my total of yesterday to be 3,000 words. But hey, plans changed. So that's amazing, I guess. So that means that today we have to write 3,000 words. I have a little feeling that that might not be possible because I also have to work this afternoon. So I wrote 2,056 words yesterday. So that means that today I have to write a little less than 3,000 words. I started writing yesterday with deleting an entire scene that I wrote because I felt like it was way too soon in the story to reveal that kind of thing about the person. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it, but I wrote the scene in like a reaction to where it was supposed to be. So if I want to change it and put that thing about that person there anyway, I can. But I think I fixed it. So I'm happy, and I think I'm going to put that detail about that person in like the middle of the book. I think that this is all going to make sense later if the book is written. Hi guys, little updates. I actually have to open my document first. That would be pretty useful. But I got back from work half an hour ago. I made a smoothie, which I already drank. Watched a Sarah Caroli video, which I'm loving. The thing is, yesterday in total, let me check, I wrote, I think it was 2,056 words. Let me check. Yeah, 2,056 words yesterday, and today I have written so far 2,603, which means, let me select all the text again, which means that I only have about 341 words to go, which is going to be done in like half an hour maybe. So I'm loving that. So I wanted to give you a little update. And now I'm going to be locking in for the last 300 words. It's crazy to me because my idea was to write 5,000 words in 48 hours, like in 2 days. But I was sending my best friend a video this afternoon and I was like, you know what's crazy? That I started writing yesterday at like 4. Well, not really at 4. I opened my document at 4, but I only started writing at like 8. Now it's 6:30 p.m. which means that I would have written 5,000 words in less than 24 hours because obviously I slept, so that time doesn't really count. But yeah, I'm really happy and I'm going to continue to write now. So let's go! Okay, hi, little update. Again, I have to be quiet because my parents are already in bed, but it is almost 10:30 p.m. and I have achieved my goal of 5,000 words. I have written a total of 5,084 words in a little over 24 hours, which is insane to me because, like I said before, I did not have a day before that I have written more than 1,500 words in that day. So it's crazy to me to think that if I actually put in the effort and actually sit down and write and continue to write a day, that I can get so much done. And I'm actually really happy with what I wrote too. I didn't just write to achieve my goal. I wrote what I wanted to be in the book. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like it does. Anyways, I am pretty tired right now, so I think I'm going to end the video here. I am at a total of that's crazy. If I just wrote 20 words more, I'm at a total of words in my second book. 9 chapters, but I just started chapter 9, so it doesn't really count. 22,202 words. I think that's a lot. I feel like it might have to be shorter, but I know for a fact that I won't write as many chapters that I have written in book 1, because book 1 has 45 chapters, but they're really short, so I want to like combine some of them in when I edit them. And I feel like book 2 is way better in that like vision, because I don't have to combine chapters to make them longer, because each of them are long enough on their own and have a good scenes in them, which I really like and really happy with. So I think I'm going to keep it at this for today. This was a really fun chapter, and I was thinking, challenge by the way, not chapter. I've said chapter so many times today that I completely but this was such a fun challenge, and this afternoon when I got home from work I was thinking like this was like achievable to do in 24 hours, so maybe I could do 10,000 words in 48 hours, which is kind of toxic for myself to think. But you know, let's just ignore that. Because obviously I wrote 2 days, but I just started, like, I started writing yesterday at like maybe 6 o'clock in the evening, probably later actually, because I opened my document but then I was doing other things, and I actually started writing probably after dinner, which was at 8 maybe. And today I started writing at 10:45 in the morning, stopped at 12, continued to write at 1:15 I think, and then stopped again at 3, and continued to write at probably 9, but I was scrolling on my phone too. So it's a little bit here and there and very different times, but yeah. So that's why I think that like if you think about it, I wrote 5,000 words in 24 hours, or a little more than 24 hours. So I think that 10,000 words in 48 hours is also possible. So let me know if you want to see that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another writing challenge soon on this channel. I don't know if people will like seeing this video, but let's try. It was fun to record, and my entire days are filled with writing and not really reading anymore. So it is pretty handy and useful for me to just write my writing, because yeah. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here and go to sleep. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It's completely free, it would help my channel so much. If you want to see more writing updates, this is my Instagram. I post some updates on there, on my stories or some posts, I don't know. My TikTok too. Don't forget to like, comment something, so we can chat. And I'll see you guys next week. Okay, good night.